What is up? DSP here, and today we are starting Dungeon Siege 3, which I actually played Dungeon Siege 1 and 2 on the PC back in the day. It's been quite a long time since Dungeon Siege has had another release, and well, for all intents and purposes, everyone's saying that this game, unfortunately, is not as good as the PC versions. I'm going to reserve my judgment till I actually play it. But what people are saying are basically, oh, the game's been consoleized, and because of that, it's a lot simpler, but it's not as good. Now, I don't know. We're going to try it out. But what I was debating for quite a while what I should do, if I should do co-op or if I should do solo. Now, I don't have anyone to play this offline co-op, you know what I mean? I was trying to see if maybe John Rambo or someone could come over and play this with me, but unfortunately, no one's really available, and Rambo is in Nashville for the weekend. He's trying to qualify for the Super Battle Opera tournament in Japan for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So he's not available. I didn't want to put this off another week, especially with more new releases that are coming out soon, and a lot of other stuff I already need to catch up on. And then I said, well, maybe I'll do some online co-op, and then I realized, wait a minute, if I'm doing online co-op, that means I can't upload the videos while I'm playing, because then it'll interfere with the online play, it'll lag, and so I said, you know what, rather than, I don't want to queue up, 6 to 8 hours of videos and then have to upload them all at once and have overload like that. Usually what I do is I play for 3 hours at a time, 2 to 3 hours, and then I upload, and then as it's uploading, I play some more. And that's kind of my creative flow, so I've decided, you know what, I'm just going to play this offline, we'll try it out, we'll see how it is, and we'll go from there. So, without further ado, with that long-ass intro, let's check out Dungeon Siege 3. I loved Dungeon Siege 1 and 2, they're very addictive. They didn't have a lot of plot to it, per se, but just the combat, the looting, very, very addictive gameplay. So, I'm hoping that that still exists here. I'm hoping that, I kind of get hooked and I want to keep playing. Because that's exactly what happened when I used to play it on the PC. I'm not sure exactly what they've changed to port this game to consoles as they have. I guess we're going to find out. Obsidian Entertainment. This game contains an autosave feature. I thought that said this game contains an awesome feature. I was like, what? Really? You're calling yourself awesome? Alright, let's go to options first. Subtitles enabled. Okay, they're already enabled. Good. Difficulty of normal. See, I could try to play co-op with people now, but then the problem is once I continue and I'm uploading, I won't be able to do it. So I'm just gonna start a new game here. We'll leave the game at default settings.
We are the 10th Legion, exiles from a dying empire who founded the Kingdom of Ebb. For 400 years, we guided and protected our people. We gave them peace, prosperity, fair judgment.
Then we invented the internet and it all went to shit.
It was the death of the old king that turned the people against us. That it was Jane Cassinder who took up the sword and drove us from our chapter houses to states.
What a bitch!
I was not there for the final battle, when the last of our legion faced Jane Cassinder beneath the boughs of an ancient, hallowed tree. Nor do I know what power she called upon in that forest to murder my comrades and friends.
PMS?
After that, the forest was changed, twisted and ruined. Only Jane walked out of that place alive.
Damn, that's some powerful
30
PMS.
years have passed since the Legion was destroyed, and Ebb has suffered in that time. War rages without end between Jane Cassinder in the east and the royal family in the west. A few sons and daughters of the Legion remain. You are one of their number.
Me? No way! I have a part in this story? I can't believe it. Alright. Looks like they want me to select who I am. Oh, nice titties. Look at this fucking guy. Looks like an asshole. A fat old man with a fucking clockwork on his chest. I don't think I'll be picking him. Ooh. Alright, hold on. Lucas Montbaron. Lucas Montbaron is the son of the former Grand Master of the Legion. He is the last of a noble and respected line. Raised in a series of safe houses by families loyal to his father's memory, Lucas will not rest until the Legion is rebuilt. His family honor is restored. Lucas is a skilled swordsman and a master of 2 combat stances. He can fight with a sword and shield, which allows him to attack quickly, deal heavy damage, and interrupt and stun single targets. When outnumbered, he wields a massive 2-handed sword. While slower to swing and less practical for one-on-one combat, he uses it to strike multiple foes and knock them back, making it an ideal weapon for crowd control. Okay. Anjali is an Archon, a legend come to life. In the old stories, Archons were spirits of fire who served the long-lost creator gods, but Anjali was raised by friends of the Legion, and she does not know how she came to this world or what happened to others of her kind. Okay. Anjali can shift freely between her human form and an incarnation of an elemental fire. In human form, she fights with a staff or a spear, allowing her to fend on multiple attackers while leaping in and out of the fray. In her fiery incarnation, she can hurl bolts of flame at ranged targets, flood areas with heat and fire, or inflict searing wounds that injure her foes over time. Reinhardt Manx. Reinhardt Manx is descended from a long line of Legion mages. He has spent most of his life at the Collegium in the city of Stonebridge, immersed in the study and practice of magic. Reinhardt is known for his unconventional thinking and innovative magical techniques. A scholar of arcane magic, Reinhardt warps the forces of creation and destruction to his will. His entropic magic can blast a wide area with life-extinguishing force, though it leaves him open to attack. It's perfect for destroying crowds of enemies as long as he keeps them at a distance. His dynamic magic is channeled through an arcane gauntlet and capacitor. That must be that fucking stupid-ass belt. He creates deadly currents of energy with a mere motion of his hand, allowing Reinhardt to quickly incapacitate a single target at close range. Oh, hey, baby. This is Katarina. Katarina is the illegitimate daughter of Hugh Montbaron, the former Grand Master of the Legion. So she's the half-sister of the other dude. And a Leskanzi witch. Her mother's people are nomads and wanderers, distrusted by many people in Ebb, but they are skilled in both warfare and magic, and Katarina has been trained in their ways. Katarina makes a thoroughly practical approach to conflict resolution. Stay out of sword's reach and settle your problems with firearms. She has guns. That's pretty fucking sweet. With a rifle in hand, she can fell distant foes. Even the most resilient enemy can be brought down by her ensorcelled bullets and debilitating curses. When forced into close combat, Katarina uses sorcery and a pair of short-range sidearms to repel attackers. Well, of all these characters, this guy fits me the most. I mean, usually I do pick the melee kind of style fighter. I don't know why, I just love that. I think it's better than just throwing magic the whole time. When I played Dungeon Siege 1 and 2, I actually did play mages. So I think in this game I am going to play as this guy, Lucas Montbaron. Normal difficulty. Hopefully I get to get the sexy mama as my teammate.
I write to you, my young friend, with urgent news.
The toilet is backed up again.
I know your childhood has not been easy. Passed from one sympathetic household to the next, always one step ahead of our enemies. Your father, Hugh Montbaron, was our last Grand Master, and he would have wanted a better life for his son. But he and your mother are long dead, murdered by Jane Cassandra.
Also, Senator Wiener has stepped down from office.
Survivor of the old Legion, I've tried my best to keep you safe, to ensure that you are trained in the manner of your forefathers, with sword and shield. But Jane Cassandra hunts for us still. Now I fear that her spies may be getting close. We cannot delay any longer. We still have a chance to join together, rebuild the Legion, and take our country back from Jane Cassandra before it's too late. The sons and daughters of the Legion are gathering in the north at your family's old estate. I urge you to join us in the valley of Rukenval as quickly as you can. Help us restore all that was lost. Your faithful friend, Odo.
P.S. Did you hear that Arnold Schwarzenegger has an illegitimate Mexican son? Alright. You're going the wrong way! Light attack? What the fuck is that? I just used all my magic power. I don't know what the fuck those were. So I have light attack. There's a block. And I can roll. I used all my magic power and now it's not regenerating? You don't regenerate it? Oh, fuck. Oh, there's the two different stances. There's the two-handed stance. I guess they're gonna explain what to do. Yep. Different zoom modes. This is the classic Dungeon Siege, top down. I guess this is a new one, third person close up. Although, you know what? No, they had that in Dungeon Siege too. They had the close up, I remember. You don't regenerate your magic. That's fucking a pain in the ass. You've made it to Montbarron Estate. 1 million experience points are yours, and here come 500 achievement points. You've walked 10 feet. Interact with objects by pressing right bumper. This man appears to be a descendant of the Legion. He lies dead with a massive sword wound across his chest. It sounds like I'm here a little late.